guys, welcome back to Oz from Oz RC Adventures. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I plan on doing tonight. That is what you see in front of me. This, once upon a time, well, it never actually started off anything. It's out the box. I started it from scratch. And I'm going to do a detailed review of this. I keep on saying that, give you all the product link descriptions. Basically, I've built this thing as a street hot rod for Supercar Sunday. And yeah guys, Max 6 ESC. I've got a Toro brushless motor, 6-pole XAT version 2 KV 1950 kV. Yeah, this is a black edition servo thing. Is going to be an absolute beast. So what am I doing now? Coming to the final stages. Everything is done. Basically, I need to do the rear mount here. I've got a Voltage Hobbies rear mount, and essentially this thing has already got a wheelie bar. So I'm going to be looking at excluding the wheelie bar, because my objective here is to put this Ford, this classic old Ford F-150 body, which I got as a clear body, which I've done in a simple two-tone black and red, to mount it on this. Now I can see if I'm putting on a rear wing, which is a combined wheelie bar wing, I'm gonna have to cut the back of this, and it's got this wheelie bar, which I specifically, some people may not like it, but I specifically liked it for this. I mean, along with the wheels and stuff, I liked it for the purpose of which I see this vehicle. Now this wheelie bar extends a lot further out. Now this thing is going to want a backflip, and I think this wheelie bar is just going to be more useful on the street, because this is not a vehicle which you're wanting to be doing backflips and drifting at most. I'm going to be ordering Voltage Hobbies, it's not Voltage Hobbies, sorry, I'm getting confused. It's the Just Bash It RC, it might be the Voltage Hobbies. Anyway, I'll check and put in the link. It's the 20 millimeter hex adapters. Now I've been getting 30 millimeter the GPM hex adapters. Those are fine, but I think the 20 millimeters on this, considering the speed at which it's going to be cornering, I think that's what I'm going to put on. You'll see that I've got lipos in this thing. I did the wiring, the soldering, the motor went in yesterday. And all I've done is a couple of, I haven't put it on the ground, just been letting the fluids and differentials take a bit of a go around, etc. So running it in basically. So I'm going to get busy finding the points at which I can mount this body, and it's important that it gets mounted correctly. Now I've got a pack of body mounts, and I think when I've been looking at it, the normal outcast body mounts are going to work. It's going to be sitting a little bit higher right here. So generally when I've done the bodies, I've done a clear, I put the body mounts, the posts in to see if it's working, and I put the body on. And then I line it up from all angles. So I'll stand up, I'll check it from the front, I'll make sure that the body is lined up correctly, and considering that the body is clear, you'll still be able to see where the posts are. Then remembering that the clear bodies come with a film, I take a black ink marker and I draw a circle directly over where the holes need to go in. Now I was in such be careful when you use this. It's got settings for speed, and you set stop before you get to the end and just tighten it with your hand. And you hear that over and over again, but once you've dealt with trying to Dremel out heads and using the extractor tools, you become a little bit, well, I've become more and more cautious. It's a very valid warning, and you could actually solve it. I could have taught me a few things along the way. Like I said, not to the end. We're only dealing with body mounts, like what's the worst that can happen, but just get used to it and it becomes a habit. It's just as much fun as bashing them. Of course, I don't think I'd never be a person that would do this kind of thing without working on it myself, because I mean, regardless of how durable these things are built, the amount of power and the speed that they're going at, the things you're expecting them to tolerate, the scar that you're giving them, I mean, really, like, things are going to break. So ultimately what I've decided on is the certain components you don't want to be replacing and over and over again, but then there's specific components that it's cool when they break. Leave them there, they're there, they take the shock, they break. You know, I've noticed on some of these aftermarket market products, the core component is of a better quality, but we're talking like on the GPM shock absorbers, the plastic mounts at the bottom, and I've got the GPM turnbuckles. I mean, they're thick aluminium, they look great, but the plastic that they've used, look, I don't know yet. I've ruined 2 already, and I've only used them on my upgraded vehicles, but I tend to feel like the stock plastic is actually more flexible and a bit better. So if it means me reverting back to the stock steering rods and turnbuckles, well, that's what I'll do. But these, I was hoping that they're going to be This was actually a set of screws from RC Screws, Armor Creighton BLX18, 300 plus stainless steel screw set. I must be honest, the stainless steel screws, they're definitely, maybe they don't rust, but they definitely, I'm getting a lot more stripping with a stainless steel screw than the alternative that comes stock. Okay, found the other one. Now, I don't know if there's people out there that have got their screws organized better, but unfortunately sometimes for me finding screws part of the process just takes some time. Right. One time. We should be going into spring. It's been a warm couple of days, but it seems, see, I'm wearing an extra top. It's been a bit chilly today. Which is from the receiver box open on the X-Max. Okay, you can definitely see we can drop it down in the front, okay? The back's, I think, at its highest level, and it's pretty straight. I mean, I don't have an issue with that. It's got the ability to probably come down one more notch, but that's not going to change the angle. So I'm just going to have a body clip potentially. Yeah, no, that's fine. You see, it's absolutely level. It's like straight. Now, do I want it to tilt forward? Well, it doesn't matter. Those body mounts are straight, so I put the holes in, and mind you, when you're going down lower, that angle is going to change. Let's think about it. Just think about it with the versatility. Monster truck tires going onto it. Hot rod. At least one thing I can say, if I mount the body like this, there's going to be a lot of airflow going through it.